Hello, this is Pat Palmer with A Minute for Life. I'm a Midwestern girl, born and raised there for most of my years until retirement. Midwesterners are pretty independent. We pay our taxes and pretty much just want to live and let live. We value our freedom and prefer to interface with the government just once a year at tax time. We're those basket of deplorables, as Hillary Clinton likes to call us. So when we moved to the Southwest to be closer to our family, we'd never heard of the initials HOA. In case you haven't heard either, it stands for Homeowners Association. Everyone in the Southwest knows what an HOA is. Supposedly, they represent the homeowners and usually maintain roads and make sure no one paints their house pink or has a dozen non running cars on the property. All in all, HOAs stay in their lane and most don't interfere too much with the property owners' private lives. But as is common to human beings, there are some people who dearly love and fall in love with this newfound power and authority, and pretty soon there is mission creep. If a little control is good, maybe a lot of control is even better. How about what decorations you're allowed to have on your property and what kind of plants that you can have? And if your window screen has a little hole in it, or you like to feed certain birds, or you like a special shade tree, or what air conditioner unit to buy, etc., and etc. And of course, not only can't you paint your house pink, it must be a certain shade of beige because, of course, we live in Beige City. And of course, with more control, the HO fees must increase. So, after pondering this for a while, I began to see that our federal government is much like an HOA, only much bigger, more authoritarian, and we pay taxes, not HOA fees. Their original purpose was to protect and defend by maintaining a viable army and a few other ancillary duties, which was provided by a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. And the goal was not for the elected people to become professional politicians, lifetime politicians, but to go home after serving a while and become just another one of the people. Federal income taxes were first introduced under the Revenue Act of 1861, and the reason for it was to help pay for the Civil War. And then it was repealed quickly in 1872, and it was not again levied until 1913. Mission creep began in earnest from that point on. Just think about what we expect the government to do today. We want our nanny government to take care of us from the cradle to the grave, and our HOA fees, also known as taxes, have skyrocketed since then with no end in sight. Today, for many young people, they find it makes more sense to live on what the government pays than to work for much less. No incentive, no work. No work, too much leisure time. Too much leisure time, more crime, and so it goes. Does anyone believe that our nation is becoming better because of this move towards socialism? Logic tells us that we are heading for the same disaster that Rome faced. It fell from within due to its gluttony and apathy and immorality. Sound familiar? Think about it.